Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ekasi Esports Pre-Show. What do we call this? Episode 1?
Episode 1.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 1 of the Ekasi Esports Pre-Show. This is where we'll be breaking down everything that's been happening in the Ekasi Esports tournament series as we head on to the grand finals of the Ekasi Esports Free Fire series, to the grand finals of the Ekasi Esports FIFA 21 series, and to the grand finals of the Ekasi Esports Chess series. So if you'd like to know what's been happening in those tournaments, if you'd like to know what's about to happen, if you'd like to know who's been making those things happen, or who's going to make things happen, be sure to stay tuned. So we'll just roll into the intro clip and we're going to get started.
Danko. You read my mind.
So yeah, welcome to the pre-show. So yeah, like we said, we're going to be breaking down everything, man.
Yeah.
Everything from Free Fire, Chess to FIFA 21. We'll get you guys up to speed so you guys know who to root for, so you guys know who to chant for, and just so you guys can know what's happening. So if you don't know what's been happening, don't worry. We got you. I am your host, Perfect Zikali, and I'm not alone. I'm with my main man, Mr. Musimeche.
Mr. Uratil over here, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be just like giving you guys, we'll put you guys up to speed on what's been happening. So I think first things first, we'll jump into is Free Fire. We'll jump into Free Fire real quick.
Let's jump into it.
So let's go into it. So yeah, we got the Ekasi Esports Free Fire series, man.
Oh man, the Free Fire series.
Yeah.
Oh, what a journey it has been, you know. This one is a special one. It's a bit of a special one because Ekasi Esports partnered with Garena, who are the game developers of Free Fire. And, you know, shout out to them, man. They recently launched their SSA servers here in Africa, you know, making it possible for other countries in Africa to participate in this tournament specifically. So, yeah, man, there were 14 weekly leagues. And in each of those 14 weekly leagues, there were leaderboards, of course, and the leader of each of those weeks won 400 rands. Sorry, guys, won 400 rands, and the top 8 of each week progressed through to the playoffs, in which we had last week. And man,
it's great. Yeah, we had week 1 of the playoffs last week. It kicked off last week Friday. If you guys want to check that out, the stream is posted on the channel, so you guys can check that out when you on your spare time. Or even check it out now. I don't know. You choose. But yeah, we had week 1 of the playoffs. Tomorrow is Friday, or today. I'm not sure when this is going to be posted. But yeah, on Friday, the 23rd. The 23rd of July, that's when we'll have week 2 of the playoffs. So what we'll do, we'll take the scores from week 1 and the scores from week 2, combine them, and we'll have a playoffs leaderboard. And then the top 48 of that playoffs leaderboard will go on to the grand finals, where they'll battle it out for a bigger prize. Not just 400 rands, not the 400 rands they've been playing for.
Maybe starterless,
It's appetizer. Yeah, well, so mind you, they're going to be battling it out for 5,000 rands in cash. And then also second place won't go away with nothing. He or she will get 2,500 rands in cash, and third place will walk away with 1,500 rands in cash. So it's going to be one hell of a show.
It's going to be one hell of a show.
I guess we can check out some of the highlights that from last week, so you guys can have an idea of how heated the action is. So let's just jump into it real quick.
That is the end of Gary Skill Senzo sends the utils in. Oh, down he goes now. As Sneaky finds the shot, it is up to Krem to make the run. Oh, puts the shots in and down he goes. Sneaky taking home the booyah. Absolutely insane play coming in from Sneaky. Dan, 4 players now fighting it out for this booyah. Casito Shirona holding down in towards the south of the zone. Niter pushing up quite aggressively, coming in from the north, and of course now Sneaky getting hit. A few cheeky shots coming in there, of course. Now kill Senzo, now looking to push into Shiro, holding up behind the shield. Niter finds the shots in though. Toshido now looking to make a play, rushing into zone. Oh, executes it, and Niter comes in. Beautiful steal coming in from Niter, taking home the booyah.
And yeah, that's some of the action from week 1 of the playoffs. Here's the leaderboard here. So far we can see this is the top 8. We have Run Sneaky there on top of the leaderboard. These are just scores from week 1 of the playoffs. So we're still gonna have week 2, so these might change tomorrow. So just keep an eye out. You can visit the tournament page, which is at www.ekasiesports.africa/Free Fire-series, and you guys will be able to see these scores under the playoffs table tab. So just looking at this, we see that Run Sneaky is already up there on top with 29 points. We got Supremo in second with 27 points, and we got Midnight in third with 25 points. But to be honest, before I get into my thoughts, what are your thoughts so far looking at the leaderboard?
It's the first, like you said, it's the first round, so anything can happen the second round. This can change. The first guy can be in the 48th position. We will never know. Because this types of games, you can't really, there are too many contingencies, there are too many factors that influence the game. You are an expert at this, your CS goes, I'm not sure about the game, but that anything can happen. You might be dealt with bad guns, or anything can happen. It's
a BR, it's a battle royale for those who don't know. So it's a last man standing, like you saw in the clips. So anything could happen. You guys, you spawn, you should drop into you drop into certain locations, and you could get like some bad guns. You might be the best player, but that doesn't mean that you might win. But anyways, so who do you think will take the top spot after the playoffs?
I'm gonna have to go with L2K. I think if you guys have been following the series from the get-go, you guys know that you definitely heard that name before. He's been pretty consistent throughout the entire tournament. And I think in the second round of this, and the second game, he actually got 6 kills. He didn't actually pull it off in the first game, but in the second game came with 6 kills, which is a lot, guys. So it speaks volumes for me. Or do you have anyone in mind? Anyone else?
No, definitely. Like L2K is a good pick. I could even put him as one of the people who might take it home, right? But another player who I've been looking at is OTC17. He didn't have a good first week 1. He didn't have a good first round, because he's in 8th place. But he's also been there in the top 8 for quite a while now during the weekly leagues. So I would like to see what he does in the second round. But at the end of the day, these playoff points, you just have to make sure that you get into the grand finals. And then once you're in the grand finals, then you can pop off some more. So you could be number 48 in the playoffs leaderboard, but that doesn't mean you'll get affected in the grand finals. The grand finals will have its own leaderboard. So this is just to qualify for the grand finals.
Beautiful, man.
And I guess people like Run Sneaky and Supremo 999, they just want to prove a point to show that they are the man to beat.
Scaring them
to beat. All right. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for Free Fire.
And I think that people can interact with us, drop their predictions, in the comment sections. Let us know who you think is gonna take it. If you guys have been following from the beginning, just drop in in the comment section. That's it.
We'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts on who's gonna take it home. But I think we can now just jump into FIFA, so we can hear, so you guys can hear what our thoughts are on that, and so you guys are up to speed on what's been happening that side in the FIFA 21 series.
Let's get it.
So disc soccer.
Hey, this is my
FIFA
favorite
21.
one.
FIFA 21. So crazy, man. I don't have any other words to describe it myself. I just say crazy, man.
It has been one hell of a journey, man. If you guys have been following it from the beginning, you all know Wuti, it started off with 64 players, a total of 64 players, and only the top 60 made it through to the group stages.
Out of 64. We had that league. We had the 4-week league initially. And then in the 4-week league, we took the top 16 and they went into group stages where those 16 players were divided into groups of 4. And then the top 2 from each group qualified into the knockouts, which kicked off
this Saturday,
where we had the quarterfinals, which were lit.
If you were tuned in, you know.
If you're watching, you know.
Yeah,
you know.
If you know, you know.
But let's just check out some of the highlights for those who weren't watching, so you guys can have a glimpse and a taste of what happened, this past week in the quarterfinals.
25 minutes played in, and I think, maybe this is one of those things where Ntsax might be able to get the ball in, and he hits it, and he manages to get it into the bottom right corner. What a beautiful play there from Ntsax. Just beautiful passing at that point. Not too much to try and get it in once again. Manages to find Mbappe. Breaks that one-on-one. Oh, Pogba gets the ball. What a beautiful play. And he manages to get that third goal in.
Because you don't need that score to widen up a bit. Because if it does, it's a matter of by how many you're going to lose. So far as he does, get that rebound goal by Kylian Mbappe, that goal is to put him back into the game.
At home.
Yeah, I think Ntsax has, saved the best for last. And as he makes it 4-1, beautiful finish into the top corner by Wissam Benye there. We stay to find out, but yeah, I think it's a game over. And Ntsax takes it 4-1 in heading into the second game. And Zaid, whenever he goes forward, is having numbers, particularly out wide. As Ntsax comes in and tries to make it 5 or 2-2 in the game and 6-3 on aggregate. What a skill move it made. He kept on going forward, even when he got the goals. I think that is the mentality that you need to see from Ntsax to start bringing. As we see Zaid there, getting the goal with Paul Pogba.
If he tried this in the beginning, he would have really come out on top in this situation.
But you're going to be vulnerable to this, It's Ntsax here with this counter attack with Kylian Mbappe to close out the game. Game, set and match. Ntsax gets his 3-goal cushion back, and it's a ticket into the last 4 for Ntsax. 1,000 rand guaranteed for him at the right direction for him to, be able to complete those saves. As we see, the referee's final whistle, and it's 3-3 in the second leg with Ntsax taking the match 6-3 or 6-4, 7-4, sorry, on aggregate. 7-4 on aggregate.
So yeah, that's some of the action from last week's quarterfinal between Zaid April and Ntsax Rogue. And as you can see, that's the score there. Ntsax Rogue took the match 7-4 against Zaid April. GG's to both of them. Shout out to Zaid. And actually, this was Zaid's first tournament. He said that this is his first tournament ever. And he made it into the quarterfinals.
I mean, he had an impressive run, beating Divac, who was someone who has been very consistent coming in this entire tournament from the get-go. Even put up a challenge for Ntsax, but unfortunately it didn't come through.
Yeah, I think it was just that experience from Ntsax which gave him the upper hand. But yeah, looking at the rest of the scores, we see Divac, who's like you said, one of the most consistent players in the tournament, and also maybe one of the favorites. I'll say he's my favorite to take the tournament because he's just been so consistent, and he's been very dominantly throughout the entire tournament. He took down Tumelo 9-2. One on the score. And then Zaid April against Ntsax, which was 4-7. Debs against Masum 2-9, and we got Boston against the boy 1-0. So let's look at how that has affected the brackets going forward. We're hiding some of the faces, so let's just hide ourselves for a second. But we can see that Divac moves on to the semifinals, and he'll be facing off Masum, which is going to be one hell of a match. Why? Because both of these guys are from the same team, bro. They're from the same team, from Bravado Gaming. So shout out to the Bravado Gaming guys. Whatever you're feeding your players, just keep on feeding them that, because
derby, this one is a derby.
It's a derby, it's gonna be a derby, and I would love to see what's gonna happen this Saturday. This match is gonna be broadcasted live on the Ekasi Esports YouTube channel on Saturday at 2 p.m. So if you don't want to miss it, be sure to check it out. And on the flip side, we have Football Zonke against Ntsax Rogue.
Another one.
It's going to be also one hell of a match. One thing to mention is that out of these 4 players, only one is not signed to a team.
And that's Bozonke. Hey, interesting, man. I think it places him in that category of the underdogs, you know. He might surprise us, man. That's what I love about the Ekasi Esports Free Fire series, full of surprises. I hope he does, because that's why I tune in, you know. That's why I'm always following you guys on social media. So, yeah, I think... but it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be interesting.
Definitely. And actually, let me just mention something for y'all at home, right?
Yeah.
To make things a bit more exciting, right? We have set up a little game on the Ekasi Esports website. So just go visit the Ekasi Esports website and go to the predict and win page. And it's simple. What you have to do is simple. You just have to predict the score of one of the matches, because it's a 2-leg match, right? So you have to predict the score of one of the matches between Divac and Masum. And then if your score matches one of the final scores of any of the 2 matches, you win some cash.
Just like
the
Ganjalo.
And I guess I can let me give my prediction.
We are one guys. He's trying to get the money for himself. Why are you trying to steal the people's money?
No. Wait. No. Let me clarify something. If I win, they can win too.
Okay.
So if they just have to make sure their prediction is correct.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean if I win, they win.
No. Okay.
We can all win.
Yeah.
If you guess the same score as I do, and then we both win, we both win.
Okay,
so anyone can enter within South Africa, and you could win yourself some cash by just simply predicting, and it's free to predict. You don't pay anything. It's just go log in, log into the website, submit your prediction, and it should be good. But
so what's a prediction?
My prediction is 2-1 to Divac. And the reason why I'm looking at the stats, right? If you look at the stats, Divac has throughout the tournament, he has a slight better performance compared to Masum. He has scored 50 goals, while Masum has scored 47, which is 3 more goals than Masum. He has won 11 out of his 12 matches, and Masum only has won 10. Right? So
2-1. It's going to be a bit of a tough one.
It's going to be a tough one because we haven't seen them play yet in the tournament, right? But I say Divac will probably take the match 2-1. 2-1 because it's going to be tight. One of the matches is going to be the final score is going to be 2-1.
You took my score, man. I don't have anything to say.
Now 2-1.
Now be 2-1 to Divac. I think he just has the upper hand, and at this point, his consistency is just speaking for itself. So I think it wouldn't make sense for me to go for Masum. Maybe if I was trying to be different, but then Divac.
No. I wouldn't.
Masum isn't a slouch. He's in a slouch.
I wouldn't say you're wrong if you say, because like I said, they haven't played. They played different opponents. So there's a number of factors that could have led for Divac having more better stats. But one thing to mention is that the challenger who defeated Divac in the group stages, which gave him that one loss, is Zaid April, who was knocked out by Zax. So that's the only person that Divac fell to. So
which is proof that anything can happen as well. So
exactly. So So I'm not counting Masum out. That's why I said 2-1 because I feel like it's going to be a tight match. You feel me? But I just say it might be slightly towards Divac. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Submit your predictions on the website. Let us know what you think. And I guess with that we can now jump into the final tournament, which is the chess series. And so now we got the chess series, the ones for the big brains, the masterminds,
the big brains,
the big minds. Our own so
unfortunate.
No. I was like, no. I want to host. I want to cast. I don't want to be.
But they're like, hey, Spani.
Yeah, no, it's just Spani. So I'm not gonna play. Because I don't want to be mentally abused. But anyways, we have the Ekasi Esports chess series, which has a pretty similar structure to the Free Fire one. We had 8 weekly leagues, where we had 32 players per week, fighting for a spot in the playoffs. And the top 3 in each week won themselves some cash prizes. First place got 400 rands in cash. Second place won 200 rands, and third place won 150 rands in cash. So it was pretty intense.
It was intense.
I think
that people have to
for a
see
game
for
of chess,
themselves.
I underestimated how exciting it could be. honestly, it's very exciting. And if you don't believe me, just tune in on Sunday. Just tune in for one of the matches. At least, you won't lose anything. And see how exciting it can be, just watching a game of chess. Even if you don't understand, you learn along the way.
Yeah.
It was a one-up humpy.
Asibaniki taste good. Let's just give him a taste
and show you the highlights from the playoffs, because actually the playoffs also kicked off last week Sunday, this past Sunday. So here's some of the action from the playoffs of the chess series.
Resigning for a second, and then next thing, how?
Okay, now you resign before the promotion. Now you have to resign. Yeah, otherwise it might be a very painful checkmate.
Yeah, now I hate to resign. You know what I'm saying? I'm so back in.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. I don't promote losing or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, if you know it's chai, it's chai. Simple. You feel?
It's game over.
And that was the last round of round 3. So now we're heading into the 4th and final round.
And this is literally it, right? You win this, you actually have somebody coming in first for once between these two. If it's a draw, Chess Boy technically wins because they had the tiebreaker points. Hey, crap. Hold on, 3 moves left. Hold on. It'll be fine.
I've lost hope, my man. I've lost hope. It's a draw. I already said it's a draw. It's a draw. It's gonna be again.
GG. I did say 10 moves. Short side king. All right, let's get out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye. We're done with these guys. It's gonna be a draw. We know what's the result.
And yeah, so that's some of the action from the week 1 of the playoffs of the chess series. As you can see, it was a crazy week. Crazy week because we saw who's this, Banilevich and Kithonsky, who are both in 1st and 2nd place, right? They both have the same score, but we had a tiebreaker, and Banilevich had more points after calculating the tiebreaker points. But at the same time, I wouldn't count Kithonsky out because like these guys have met in 4 different occasions. Yeah, and they've both drawn in both occasions.
And all 4.
Yeah, all 4. I don't know who's better. Like, to be honest, if you ask me now, who do I think is better between Banilevich and Kithonsky, I do not know, because they've been drawing this entire time. They've drawn all their matches. Like, between when they play each other, like it's always a draw. Like you saw, they were mirroring their positions. So I don't know who's gonna win, but I definitely feel like whoever's gonna take the tournament, like the whole thing, I feel like it's gonna be one of the two. Definitely.
Wow, very, very bold there. And I also heard that they are masters in their terms of their levels.
Yes, officially rated masters. These are like the top echelon players in chess.
Apparently, we have 3 masters.
Three masters. We have Kithonsky, who's a candidate master. We have Banilevich, who's a fired master. And these are like the thingy, the ratings on the chess.com website. And we also have a women's candidate master, Baker Joy, representing the ladies. So she's another contender who I feel like will make it into the grand finals. But we shall see. Going into week 2 of the playoffs, we only have 16 players who are going to play and battle it out for a spot in the grand finals. We'll be only taking 4 players out of that 16 into the grand finals. So who do you think is going to make it? Like, who do you think is going to take it all here?
Man, like you said, between Kithonsky and Banilevich, but I'm gonna have to go with Kithonsky. I just like the way he plays, just the aggression. Even though it's pretty much the same, I'm just getting that thing. My gut feeling is telling me Kithonsky. And yeah, man, I just have to go with Kithonsky.
To be honest, I don't know. Like I said, if you ask me now who's better, I do not know.
Respect.
It's one of the two. It's definitely one of the two, but I can't tell you for sure who exactly. But yeah, I would like to hear what you guys think. Put down your comments. Who do you think is going to take the chess series? And I guess we shall see. We'll just have to wait and see. So if you guys would like to know what's going to happen, be sure to tune in. Like I said, Free Fire series live Fridays at 4 p.m. FIFA 21 series live on Saturdays at 2 p.m. and chess series live on Sundays at 3 p.m. So we've got you throughout the weekend, and especially since the country is now, under these lockdown restrictions, and we can't really go out. We can't go to crew. We can't go anywhere. We're at home most of the time. or during the weekends.
Ekasi pull through.
Might as
then
well.
awesome.
You might
know
as well
what I'm
tune into the YouTubes. Yeah, you feel me? So make sure you turn on the post
Exact.
notifications. Make sure you subscribe, then turn on post notifications so you're notified when we are about to entertain you.
Yeah, bro.
And then tune into the channel. Okay, so yeah, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and also be sure to follow us on our socials, you know, so you can stay up to date on what's happening, on the stats, on the posts, on the standings, and everything. Be sure to follow us on Ekasi, at Ekasi Esports on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on we don't have a Tinder yet, but we're working on that. jokes,
Yeah.
but yeah, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms where you guys can find us on, and also visit the Ekasi Esports website if you just want to know more about Ekasi Esports in general, which is at www.ekasiesports.africa. You know, so yeah. I feel like that's pretty much it. I guess we have given you guys everything.
Everything.
Young kid, if you still don't know,
Just rewatch the video. Yeah.
If you still don't know, yeah. I think that's pretty much it on my end.
Yeah, I think we can close it off from here, man. It's been great sitting here with you, going through this recap, man. From Ekasi to the World City
Danko. Welcome, guys, to the Ekasi Esports pre-show. This is where we'll be giving you guys,
we're giving you guys a recap of what has been going on.
No. Let's just play the intro track so we can, jump into the pre-show. Oh shit! Damn. I forgot to hide it, so it didn't play. So I played it. It's now awkwardly sitting there.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's just start. And if you don't have an account, you just have to create an account. Here on the Ekasi Esports website.
A password.
Damn.
It's one of those moments.
Man. Let's cut that out.
What, you forgot your password?
Oh, my password, man.